Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I had an encounter with a number 319 3 weeks ago. Yeah, something like that. Towards the end of the first week of September. And I penned it down somewhere and somehow, I don't know how, somehow I forgot about it. I must have been that busy. And so, but I felt guided to share with you guys, and perhaps one or two people could benefit from it, at some point or the other in their journey. So the universe, our spirit guide, the ascended masters, our guardian angels, they try to communicate to us, right? Through light language, and they do so by giving us signs, signs in the universe. You could see certain shapes in the sky, or hear certain songs playing, or see certain numbers over and over and over and over and over again. And so, I had an appointment, right? It was something regarding my next step in life, towards my job, and potentially, towards my career. You know how when you have an appointment, about an appointment, and you get all excited, you start planning in your head how it's gonna go, the sort of questions you are gonna ask, to get more light and direction from the, people you're going to. I was super excited. I woke up, did my meditation. I was super hyper that day, and got ready. My appointment time was around mid morning, around 11. So I got in. We started talking about my reason for being there, and at a point I realized the conversation wasn't going where I had imagined it to go, and it simply wasn't reflecting, what I wanted, what I had planned, in my head. And so in the end, it left me just super disappointed and super mad. And all I could think of was, okay, I gotta go home. Like, I was super mad. Like, recently I work out a lot in the park near where I live. And so because of that appointment, I did not work out that day. I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna be late for the appointment. So I did not work out and just, went. So I'm like, okay, so I left my workout for this crap. Like, no, seriously, I was that pissed. Like, so I was angry throughout, like, my, walking from that place to the train station. I was gonna take the train home, and I got lost. I've been living in New York for some time. It doesn't matter how many times I've been to a place, I always get lost. Always, like. And so here I am, super mad, super disappointed, hungry, tired. I rush into Times Square. You know how big the place is. It's a madhouse in there. You're trying to find, your next train ride. So I get lost, and I'm trying to, figure out where to go to pick my train. And around the corner somewhere, I saw two ladies, like, going down the stairs to pick their trains. One was around the middle of the stair, and the other was perhaps only 2 steps away from being on the platform. And so the one closer to me, I'm like, hi, I need help finding my way back home. And she's like, what train do you want to take? So I told her what train, and she started to give me the directions. And the other one, who was almost on the platform, like literally 2 steps to get on the platform to wait for her train, came running up the stairs at such a full speed. I thought she may have even been lost or something. I was trying to, go to the right platform to pick her train. Surprisingly, she ran up, brushed past the one who was talking to me, literally stood between her and me, and started giving me the directions. And she's like, come, I'll walk you to where you need to pick your train. And the first lady was super surprised. Like, I won't say it was rude of her to just brush the first lady off like that, but the first lady was like super surprised. She was probably like, what is wrong with her? So the second lady walked me all the way to where I needed to pick my train. And then she said, have a blessed day, and walked away, and I thanked her. But, well, that was sweet, and still it didn't cheer me up. So I was still mad on the train, sitting on the train, not making eye contact. I wasn't in the mood to talk to anyone. And then I got to my stop, got off, and on my way home, I remembered I was out of some items, like grocery items. So I walked to where I usually do my grocery shopping, and just plugged in my earpiece, stuck them in my ears. I didn't want to hear anything or talk to anyone, so quietly did my shopping, went to the cashier to pay. I would chit chat with them, ask how they're doing, stuff like that. But I had a mean face on. The lady couldn't even talk to me. Like, she dared not. Like, I had that face that was like, no, don't you dare. And she got the message loud and clear. She didn't even say hi. She just, scanned my items, told me how much it was. I swiped my card, and I walked away. And so I got home, and here I am, super angry, super disappointed, super tired. I was too tired to, just pack the grocery in their right places. So I left them on the floor. And for some reason, usually I don't look at my receipt. I mean, I bought it already, so what's the point? And it's not like, but I felt the need to take out my receipt and look at it. When I looked at it, the balance on my bank card was $319.19. I threw it somewhere on my table, and I had low battery on my way home. So after looking at the receipt, I'm like, okay, let me plug in my phone and probably take a shower and find something to eat. Perhaps that might cheer me up. I plug in my phone, and the time is 3:19 p.m. I'm like, okay, something is up. It's not for nothing that the balance on my bank card is $319.19, and the time right now is 3:19 p.m. No, something is definitely up. So I after taking my shower, eating my food, and relaxing a bit, I sat down to play the event of the day in my head, and I figured that the number 319 means help is around the corner. It means don't be disappointed. It means things may seem dark and gloom and, you know, dim right now, but help is right around the corner. You know, it means even though you're disappointed and probably mad now, you should still share your divine love and light with people around you. It means you should still smile and cheer someone up. It means all hope is not lost. It means it was divinely orchestrated. The events that took place was divinely orchestrated. It wasn't for nothing. It means you were being guided by your spirit guides. Every event that unfolded. It means stay in a positive vibe and mood, and regardless of what is happening to you. 319 means expressing how you truly feel about a situation. That was what I did exactly at my appointment. I did not hide my feelings. I told them exactly how I saw my future, how I wanted it to be in terms of my work and career life, you know, my professional life. And they told me like the resources they had available, and although it wasn't nearly in line with what I had planned and thought about, but you know, it somehow threw more light around my professional self, like how I should go about things, about my professional life, about the work I want to do, you know, my possible career. So 319 means help is around the corner. It means cheer up. And you know what's interesting? While I was, you know, after taking my shower and taking my meal, right? I checked on my phone and it had charged up a bit. So I'm like, okay, I can't sit here bored and angry and disappointed. It's just gonna, no, it's gonna impact only me. It's gonna keep me in a low vibe, and I'm a happy person. I don't want to sit down and be all miserable. Like, it's okay if you feel miserable. It's okay to, you know, to feel it for a while, but don't let it take over your day. Don't let it ruin, you know, your entire mood for the day. So I took out my phone, you know, went on YouTube to see what I could find, and the first video I click on, this nice lady, she is, I'll say she's around, she was guided to do the video in my honor, I would say, because every single thing she said in that video resonated with me 110%. 110%, like it was meant for me. Okay, she cheered me up so much. It was full of words of inspiration, you know, talking about how we should never give up hope, how when things seem dark, there is always light at the end of that darkness. It was just to cheer me up. She made me smile listening to that video. And after that, my YouTube, what is it called? It was on autoplay. You know how, yeah, when one video is done playing, the next one plays. And the next one that played was from another lady who also did a reading. And she was so inspirational. She was so powerful with her words. She's like, don't give up. No matter how dark you you know, feel no matter how low you feel, help us around the corner, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, this is for me, you know. So they cheered me up so much, and after listening to her, I was in such high spirits. Like, I literally started singing out loud. My neighbor probably got angry. She may have heard me singing out loud. Like, I was singing super loud. I started dancing. I can't dance to save my own life, but I like to dance in my own space, in my own way. So I started dancing. I started singing out loud. I was super hyper. Like, my whole energy shifted in one instant. I didn't know. I guess it was the love and light they sent to me through their videos. Yeah, it was so inspiring. It was so uplifting, you know. And after going crazy singing and dancing, you know, I got into this calm mood. I listened to this ancient Egyptian music. I love listening to that. It kept me so calm and peaceful, like with no worry. Like, it wasn't as if I was the one angry like a few minutes ago. Seriously. 319 means all is well. 319 means cheer up. 319 means help is on the way. And if you actually add the digits 319, 3 plus 1 plus 9 sums up to 13, and 13 sums up to 4, right? And we all know what 4 means. 4 is another super number, of which video I will have to make, because I've been seeing that a lot too. So thank you guys for listening. I hope this video helps someone out there. Believe me, whatever you're going through, someone somewhere in some corner of the universe has either gone through it or is going through it. And if you do your research well, you are gonna get help, you know, regarding whatever issue, whatever problem, or whatever assistance you need. You just gotta dig some more. Nice staying with you guys, and I wish you a blessed day and nothing but love, peace, and light from me. Take care.